Good evening, everybody. Welcome to the Eddie Stobart show. You can see I've got Dave with us tonight.
Hello, everybody.
Yeah, we'll do issue 109 and 110. Working on the trailer.
Yeah. Okay. Do you want to quickly tell people about what you've done to the cab and everything?
Yeah, so I've already, as you can see, just sitting right there, is I've put the cab on all wired up and all that. Still little wires that I need to sort out, but obviously because that's a little bit more fidgety, I thought to do that off stream, and so I'm not under pressure.
Okay, lovely. Yeah, looks great. Looks really impressive, Danno. It really does. So I can't wait to get mine done. You're ahead of me actually, because I've done the trailer bits, what we're going to do tonight, and I haven't done the cab bits. So so I've still got a chassis and a cab, separate. So I'll try and get them together when I can. So
Plus it makes it easier to store because you've had the cab to one side and the trailer we taking to. Then you've got
I have mine in a great big box, but the trailer sits on top of the box because it's too long to go in the box. Right, okay then. So we'll quickly go through chat. We've got some people in chat. So good evening, everybody. First one I've got in the chat is Gillian Stott. She says, good evening, Danno, Dave, and everyone in the chat. So hello, Gillian.
Hey, man.
Then we've got Darth DMC. It says, evening all. Hi, Darth.
Hey, Darth.
And then we've got Dave Builds. He says, good evening, everyone. Good luck with your build, Danno, and have a great show. Good evening, Dave. Good evening, Dave Mac.
Hey, Dave.
And Dave Mac says, good evening to Gillian and Darth. And Gillian says, good evening, Dave Mac Builds. And we've got building with the boys in Scott. So evening all. Hi, Scott.
Hey, Scott.
And then we've got Steve131 in. It says, evening all. So hello to Steve131. And that's what we're set up for now. So I'm going to just remove that, and then I'm going to put Danno on solo, and then we can get back on. So one more in the chat. Dave McBill says, evening, Scott and Steve. So good evening to you all, and I hope you can see us all and hear us all okay out there in internet land. A little bit more chat before we start. We've got Anfield Road layout in the lofting, and that's Lee, and he says, hi, big thumbs up. So hi, Lee, thanks for joining.
Hey, Lee.
And Steve131 says, at Dave McBuilds, evening, sir. So there you go. So, right, I'll just start that comment, and then we'll crack on. So this is issue 109. 109, and this is where we've got all these lots of bits and pieces because basically what we're doing, we're building another axle on this wagon. So this wagon has two axles on the trailer. So I'm basically saying that that's how you can tell really it's an elderly trailer, is that the really elderly ones only had one axle. Then a little bit further along in time, they had two axles. But in today's trailers, most of them have three axles. So there we go. Right. So this is issue 109, front axle for trailer. The front axle to the trailer chassis and the remaining wheels are attached. Ooh. So it's going to get a whole lot heavier after tonight, Danno.
Yep.
Right, are you ready for a parts check?
Yeah.
Okay then, so your parts are 109.01, and that's the front axle part 1.
Which is not there.
Yeah. And is that metal?
Yep.
Yeah, I thought it was. 109.02, the front axle part 2.
Which is not there. Also metal.
Okay. And then 109.03, the left transverse torsion bar. So that's the little thing one. So that's 109.03, 109.04.
Say that.
Yep, that's them too. 109.05 is the left longitudinal torsion bar. So
like that.
yeah, and the other one is the right longitudinal torsion bar, exactly the same. So 109 and 109.05, 109.06. So 109.07 is the left leaf spring,
which is this one here.
Okay. And then 109.08 is the right leaf spring,
which is this one here.
Okay. And then we've got 109.09, which is the left torsion bar holder labeled L. So that's them squiggly things.
Yeah.
Arms, yeah. So one of them is labeled L.
That one,
so
this one here.
109.09 is labeled L for left,
Yeah.
and 109.10 is the right torsion bar labeled R. Okay. Then we've got 109.11, which is the left air bump stopper.
Which is that there.
Okay. 109.12, which is the right air bump stopper.
There we go.
Okay, and 109.13 is the left rear wheel hubcap and the right wheel hubcap.
So they're there.
Okay, and they're trying to twist me up my words tonight, aren't they, with this? Because it is very tongue-tying, saying left and right and 109 or whatever. So 109.15 is 8 leaf spring pins,
which are in the bag.
Okay. And then we've got DD03 screws times 4. DD03s.
Yep.
Okay. And then we've got DP07 screws times 3.
Yep.
And then we've got DD11 screws times 3.
Yep.
Okay. That's all correct then. Right. Okay. So I think what you're going to need to do is to turn your trailer upside down.
Yep.
Yeah, there we go. Okay. I'll just get this. I've got a hair in my eye or something, so I'll try and get this hair out my eye. I think I've got it. Okay. I'll just have a quick check on chat. Yeah, there's only one in the chat. And that's Steve131. It says, sure is a big beast now. Yes.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's a big beast. It is. Right. Okay, so step 1, fitting the leaf spring. So it says take the trailer chassis and position it upside down on your work surface. Take the left leaf spring 109.07 and check how it fits between the leaf spring holders fitted in part 94. So you should be able to fit that the same way as the others are fitted.
Like that.
In between the leaf spring holders. So, yeah, I was going to just suggest to you that you did the other one as well. So, and then it says, fit one end of the leaf spring into the holder, fix in place by inserting a pin. So, through the leaf spring holder at the end of the leaf spring. So, these pins, Danno, if you've got some pliers, you could really do to nip them at the nailed end, the rough end. Nip them at the rough end with pliers and then push the smooth end into the socket to go through the other side.
No, I don't have got pliers.
You might need a set of pliers just to nip them up.
Yeah.
So the smooth end in first from where you are, leaving the rough edge of them to go in last. and you push them through. So Lee says he's here, but he's working on his Metcalf kit. A good stream on. Thank you. Thank you, Lee. And I hope you're getting on well with your Metcalf kits.
Yep.
They look absolutely brilliant, Lee. They really do. I liked the coaching in, and I liked the garage that you did. Saw them both.
And that one's in.
Okay.
Other side done. And this one may be a bit tricky. So there we go. That one's in as well. Just use the flat end of the scissors to push it the rest of the way in.
Yeah.
And that's in.
Now I think what you might have to do is turn the whole thing round to do the other side.
Yeah.
'Cause it's much easier if it's facing you.
In these pins though, because obviously when I swing it around, I don't want to go everywhere.
Okay, yeah. So by doing this, Danno, you've gone through stage 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 5, which is really good. And that brings you then onto the second page once you've done these pins. So a little bit more chat. Lee says thanks. No, you're welcome, Lee. It was a really good issues then. I saw them being built. Yeah, I like the way you've put lights in the garage. I think it's great. So Geordie Dave says evening everyone. So hello Geordie.
Hey Dan, have a good shift.
And then Dave Builds says evening Geordie. And that's brought the chat up to date. Geordie Dave says evening Dave Mac. Okay. Right, so are you ready for the next section?
Yep.
Okay, so we're fitting the front axle. So step 1, take the front axle part, 10901, the shorter part, and check how it fits between the leaf springs. So like sit on top of them. Yeah, that's it.
That's the wrong one, isn't it? This one
here.
here.
That's the longer one, isn't it? Yeah. You want the shorter one.
This one here.
Yeah. And I'm just trying to work out where your bit is. So I think that might want turning round the other. Oh, hang on. No, that's right. That's correct. Yeah, they face. I'm just looking at the brackets on here. They face away from the rear wheels. Yeah, they do. Yeah, that's right. Okay, so it says take the first part of the axle, the shorter part, check how it fits between the leaf springs, which you've done. Step 2, fix in place by using a DPO7 screw at each end of the axle. So 2 DPO7 screws, one side and one the other. Geordie Dave says, hi Stephen Lee.
My dad must be on the bus watching on his phone.
Yeah, and all the folks on the bus will say hello to you.
Yeah.
Hello to you all the way from Yorkshire. And I bet they're all going, oh, Yorkshire. And they'll all be going, get away, we're up in Geordie land, man.
There we go.
So, okay. Okay, so the next part then, step 3, is you take the long part of the axle, fix the second part of the front axle 109.02 on top of the axle part 109.01.
Like so.
Okay, and then it says for step 4, fix the 2 parts of the axle together using 3 DDO3 screws. So there's 1 in the middle and 2 on the outside. But yeah, Danno was telling us about this. He's got a big turkey for nothing today. So as Geordie Dave, so it's all round to Geordie Dave's for Christmas dinner because he's got a ginormous turkey.
Yep. There we go.
Okay. So just see if we can get your camera to focus. Might just have to. There we go. Come back now. All right. So what we have to do now then is we have to, in step 5, we have to fit the right longitudinal torsion bar between the brackets on the front axle and the front leaf spring holder. So I do believe these are the same parts, aren't they?
You know, just working out.
The bits that's sticking out of them want to face downwards.
Aye. So just like that.
So that they should be facing towards your mat. Is that right? Then bits
Yeah.
that are sticking out. Okay. So, right, turn the page, and we're on to page 6 already. And page 6 says, for step 6, fix each of the torsion bars in place with a pin. You may need to use long nose pliers to fit the pins in place. So, like you did with the spring, you fit the pins in with the crimped edge going in last. Smooth edge going in first.
Knock the pins off the floor. I've got 1 pin. I'll put this one in and I'll find the other ones in a minute.
Okay.
Because I've got the bag, and obviously with the bag being open, they went everywhere. So that one's in. And I can't go any further until I find them. Typical.
Okay, and then Das put them in the same way as those on the other axle with the nuts facing to the floor. Right, okay. So I'm not sure which way Danno's are.
Yeah. What I've done is I put the spike things towards the mat when they should be towards the ceiling. And then when you turn around, they should be the other way.
Okay, so do you want to try? I was going to say try and get them pins out if you can. Might just have to have something to poke at the other side.
Yeah. Right.
You could try poking it out with the other pin.
Yeah, I could try that.
I thought there was in the other way around. Anyway, I'll stand corrected. So Geordie Dave says hi, Darth. And then Steve131 says, Geordie Dave, evening, sir. Oh, he's getting his serious bits of equipment out now.
There we go.
Jolly good. Well done. Okay, so you know which way they're going now.
Good spot.
Yeah, in the magazine here in step 9, these ones, the nuts are facing upwards. Anyway, I suppose it's matterless, really. If they fit both sides, all right.
Yeah. Just a little detail, really.
Yeah.
Don't need to yet.
So by doing this, Danno, you'll have gone through steps 6, 7, and 8, putting these both sides in and both lots of pins.
Yeah. Oh, there it is. So now I've got to spin her around.
I'm spinning around. You see, this lad's going to go far, people, because he's using his noddle. Is what we call it out here in Yorkshire. He's using his noddle because he's using the back end of the scissors to push the pins in, so he doesn't hurt his fingers. Yeah, jolly good.
There's that done.
Okay, right. So we're on to step 9 on page 6. And step 9 is identify the sockets in the axle circled with the slots in the first part of the axle arrows.
Yep.
So there should be 2 slots.
Yep.
And 2 brackets facing downwards. Okay, so step 10 is fit the torsion bar holder. That's the angled ones that you've got there, labelled L, in place with the tab in the socket in the long peg running through the hole in the axle. So the pin part of it wants to go underneath and through that hole.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so that's in step 10. And then it says similarly, fit the torsion bar holder 109.10 labelled R in place in the axle at 109.02.
Yep.
Okay, and once you've done that, it's on to step 12, and it says anchor the torsion bar holders in place by fitting the air bump stoppers 109.11 and 109.12 to the long pegs on the torsion bar holders beneath the axle. So it takes quite a bit of pushing in, but if you look at the shape of it, it's got like a bit of a key.
Yeah, so there we go.
Yeah, that's correct. And that little key part goes into the axle part underneath.
Just under here.
Yes, that's correct. So I notice you've got one on.
Yeah. And there's the other one on. You're happy with that?
Okay, jolly good. So, what we're going to do now, we're doing, yeah. Sorry, I wasn't aware of where it was. So that was step 12 done. Step 13, fit one end of the transverse torsion bar, 109.03, into the hole in the torsion bar holder, 109.09. So these parts are the same, Danno, as far as I'm aware.
Yep.
And you just push them into each one on each side. So similarly, fit one end of the torsion bar 109.04 into the hole in the torsion bar holder. That one goes one side and one goes the other. Yep, that's correct. Okay. Right. Now then. So now we're over the page and we're fitting the front trailer wheels. This is page 8 and we're on step 1. So you're going to need your wheels.
Yep.
Your brake drums. So you should have 2 lots of wheels and 2 brake drums.
So that's your brake drum.
Yep, that's the brake drum.
There's the wheel.
Okay. Now I think these brake drums might be left and right handed.
Have I done something wrong?
Why? Oh yeah, you don't want that bit.
No.
No, you want the bit that's exactly the same as what's on your desk.
Yeah, but what that?
That's it.
So we've got 2 of them.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah. So can I have a look inside of your wheels? Okay, yeah, that's correct. So have you got another one identical to that?
That's what I'm saying. If you look at that one.
Oh, right.
So I must have forgot to put this in, which now I don't know what screw was for that.
Right, okay. Well, I can tell you that it's screws.
And where they're all.
The screws are DDO7s, aren't they? I think the screws are DDO7s, and whatever you put the other ones in with, they're identical to them.
Yeah.
So have you got some spare screws?
That's on just a check.
Okay. I think that must have been in one of the magazines that you've maybe done offline.
Yeah, it was.
I can't remember where we got up to, but is it that side screw, Danno?
Yeah.
It is. Oh, good.
They're going in. Nice and tight.
It's like the brake drum.
Yep.
So that AMC says not DDO7s, you need flange screws. Is it held in tight there?
Yeah. And it looks the same.
It's not coming out?
Nope.
No, okay, that's okay. Yeah, that's all right. No, I think it's the brake drum we're doing, Darth.
Yeah.
So we've got Mark's Modz joined us. He said, hello, everybody. Hello, Mark.
Hey, Mark.
My computer's gone a bit funny now. So Lee says, hi, Mark. Gillian says, hi, Mark. All right, we'll go back to the build. So let's have a look then. So these brake drums, the inside of the brake drums want to go on, and I think they might be left and right handed, Danno. So if you pop them in so that the cone part is facing outwards. So you've got that. That's it.
Yeah.
No, the other way.
So this porch has facing me.
Yes. And then the hole in it should line up with the torsion bar pin at the back. If it doesn't, and then it sits into the groove so it doesn't turn. Is that correct?
Yep.
Yep. Okay. So put the other side one on similar to that one then.
I'll do that one when I turn it around.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. So then it says push firmly into place. And 102. So what we're on 102. Sorry, I was lacking out where I was then. So push 102 firmly in place so that the notch fits over the rectangle tab, which you've done at the end of the axle, and the transverse torsion bar 10903 fits into the hole in the rim of the mounting plate. This is a push fit connection. Next, you need the left front twin trailer wheel. And you need to push that on, and then it says fit the wheel assembly from issue 102 onto the end of the axle. Fix the wheel in place with a DD11 screw, and I think that one's a flange screw, or a bigger screw than DD11s.
There you go.
Okay, well done. Okay, so next you need to turn the whole assembly round so that the other side's facing you.
Yep.
Okay. So you need to push your inside brake drum on the same, so that way, and see if it'll line up with the torsion bar. Push it in, and hopefully it won't turn, won't spin.
Nope.
And get your other sets of two wheels and fit it over the brake drum and fix in place with a DD11 screw. Okay, so let's bring up chat while you're doing that. So Dave Builds says evening Mark, and Steve131 says Max Modz evening sir. How to the move? How did the move go? Question mark. And Geordie Dave says hi Mark, and Darth DMC says in that case it's DD03. Yeah, I think he's managed to work out what was what. Thank you, Darth. So Max Mod says hi Lee and Gillian and Dave Mac, and Mark says hi to Steve and hi to Geordie. That's the chat caught up with.
And that's that screw in.
Okay, so the last thing to do now then is the two caps that are magnetized. Yeah. So you've got them, which are 10913. Put them on each of the wheel centers, and that should be then completed work. All the wheels have been fitted to the trailer chassis.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's 109 done.
Yeah, I'm just going to get a quick drink.
Okay. Okay, no worries. It's okay because I've got to swap magazines around, which I can do. So I need that putting in there. Because I've got super organized at the minute. So all my magazines and everything, I've got them all organized. So I had a tidy up of my magazines and everything, so I had magazines all over the place. I had a tidy up the other day. So Right. So Mark says the move went really well, Steve. And Lee says, looking good. Nice work. Nice build. Thank you, Lee.
Yeah.
So we're going to go on to issue number 110, which is the floor joists for the trailer. Okay, mud guards and joists fitted to the trailer chassis. Okay, so in this, I'll just wait till you're ready. Are you ready?
Just about.
He's just getting his bits out.
Yeah. And get the mag ready.
Okay, well, we've got Geordie Dave says going to go bus, getting busy, and I'm near Toon. So have a good one, Geordie.
It's in a bit.
See you later. Okay, and then we've got Cookie 81. So hello, Cookie 81.
Hey, Cookie.
Right, so we're doing the floor joists for the trailer. Mud guards and joists are fitted to the trailer chassis. Parts supplied are 110.01 trailer mud guard left and 110.02 trailer mud guard right.
There you go.
So
I thought that would be like a rubber.
So did I, yeah. I was a bit disheartened that there was hard plastic, really.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought there might have been rubber, but then again, the front ones aren't soft rubber, are they? The front ones are hard rubber.
Yeah.
Hard plastic. So you've got two of them. So 110.03 is the floor joist and mudguard support. Now there is two different types here, Danno.
Yeah. What one to I've got a look. How do
So
you tell?
You've got two 103. 110.03 and 110.04. So 110.03 is a floor joist and mudguard support. So you'll see that in the side of it, there'll be two holes on each side that the mudguard can screw to. So 4 of these will be the same, and then two of these others will be the same.
Wait, that's got nothing on. And that's got no screw holder. Wait, so these two here are the same.
Okay, they've got screw holes in the sides.
Yeah.
Like the sides of the girder.
Like that.
Yep, that's correct. And the other one? Yep, that's correct. And they should be identical, are they?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, and the other 4 should be identical too.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, right. So we've got 4 of the 110.05s, which you've spotted, and you've got the other 2, and then you've got screws, which are DPO5s.
Yep.
You've got 5 of them.
Yep.
And you've got DD12s.
Yep.
And there are 13 of them. So we're all present and correct. So the first one we're asked to do then is the mudguards. And I'm just going to quickly go through the chat.
Put that to one side for now.
A little hint in the chat, yeah. So Dave McBill says, see you, Geordie. And Geordie Dave says, bye all. And Gillian Scott says, hi, Cookie81. Max Modz says, hello, Cookie81. Max Modz says, bye, Geordie. And Daft says, the mudguards are identical.
Right.
Okay, so thank you ever so much for that, Daft. So, what I need you to do then, Danno, is in step 1 is fitting the mudguards. So you're going to need one of them with the holes in. And if you place it like it is in the magazine there, you maybe can see, with the holes facing downwards. So the cutouts on the, can you see the cutouts on the, no, on the rim? On the Yeah, the cutout. Can you see
Yep.
them cutouts? No, the cutouts in the middle of it. Them, yeah.
Yeah.
Face them downwards. That's it. Okay. And then if you put your mud guards on there, line the holes up on each side. Okay.
Yep.
So take the right mud guards, 110.02 on the floor joist, mud guard support. This is the same as the rear joist. Check how the screw holes in the lip of the mudguard align with the screw holes on the joist. Fix the mudguard to the joist with 2 black PB screws. That's DPO5s. So 2 DPO5s in each one, Danno.
Then we'll go into plastic.
Yeah, it's plastic, so not very. Don't drive them in too hard.
No. Oh.
I think I'm going to have to tighten my chair up because it's creaking, and the last time it did that, it nearly fell apart. So I need to tighten my chair up, I think.
Yeah, you don't want to collapse on stream.
No. Did you manage to get a drink all right, Danno?
Yeah.
Jolly good.
And then get the sight next one in.
So by doing this, you've done step 1, 2, 3, and 4 of fitting the mud guards, and you'll now be onto page 5 after this.
There you go.
Okay, have you done that?
Yeah, just put that to one side and bring the trailer back in.
So step 5 says this shows the 2 mud guards fitted in place on the joist, and then it says fitting the joists to the trailer chassis. Okay.
Is that in focus where we need it?
Yeah, I think so. Well, I think you need it a bit more to that way. That's yeah. I think you need it just that little bit that way. So fitting the joist to the trailer chassis, step 1. Note that there are recesses in the top of the trailer chassis which the joists are fitted. Each recess has a screw socket and 2 pegs. See the details below, which fits into the sockets in the underside of the joists. So this is quite an easy operation once you get to know what's what, Danno. So the first one we're going to put on will be the one directly behind the wheels, just at where the wheels are. Behind the last one. So there, yeah. So, and we're going to be putting on the one with the mud guards on. So basically, switch it down and make sure that fits into the recesses.
Yep.
Okay. So it says step 2 says position the floor joist mudguard supports in place across the trailer chassis so that the left and right hand mudguards are positioned behind the left and right wheels as shown. Then it says for step 3, fix the joist in place with 2 km screws, which are DD12. DD12 screws. I think are they silver screws?
Yeah, they are.
Yeah, I thought there was.
And they're tiny.
Now I've actually done this one on my build, but I haven't done I haven't finished off all the cab bits yet on my build. I will be doing an update soon on my build. So, and obviously this is going into metal as well, Danno, because it's going through plastic but into metal, which is the chassis itself of the trailer. So these floor joists are to obviously support the floor of the trailer.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's that one in then, Danno. Okay, and then it says fit the rear joist, and that's 110.04. So that's the one that's got the holes in, identical to the one that you've just put in with the mud guards on. Yeah. So it says fix in place across the rear of the chassis. Note that this joist does not have any pegs on the end. The screw sockets in the joist face to the back. And again, the tabs in the joist fit into the recess of the trailer, and the pegs on the chassis fit into the holes in the tabs on the joist. Goodness me. Says step 5, fix the rear joist in place with 2 km screws, which are DD12 screws.
Why is that not going in?
Not going in, right?
Wrong way. Yeah.
I'm going to say it might just want easing out a little bit, just to pop it in. Just so it sits in. Like. Just the ones that's got holes in the sides, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Like the last one you put in. Because all the other 4 are the same, don't they?
Right.
So if you remember, there's 2 the same with holes in the sides.
There we go. That one's done.
Jolly good. Right. Okay. Step 6 then. Take the next 2 of the remaining joists, which have a peg on each end, fit them across the trailer chassis so that the tab fit into the recesses. So take the next 2 then, Danno. Hopefully they'll fit in nice and tight on that one. And then fix them in place again with 2 DD12 screws in each one. It's beginning to look like a truck.
Yep.
Okay. So step 8 says fit the remaining 2 joists in front of the joist with guards. So 110.03, and then it says fix each of the joists in place with 2 DD12 screws in each.
There we go.
And you can see what's going to happen now all the way down the chassis, can't you?
Yeah.
We've got all them to fit all the way down the chassis.
That's just the flooring.
Yeah.
So there we go.
Okay, so that is completed work. 6 joists have been and 2 mud guards have been fixed in place across the trailer chassis.
Yep.
Well,
In the next lot, we'll get 6 more trailer joists.
yeah, and your next set of parts is the trailer floor joists, 6 more trailer joists and screws. So yeah, we do.
So that will take us roughly to about there.
Yeah, if you count 6 along from the last one.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep.
Yeah, that's where it'll take you to. Yeah.
So then, in the next batch, we'll probably finish all the joists off.
Yeah.
In the next delivery.
Yeah, I hope so. I think we'll be getting the jack legs soon as well.
Yeah, I think that's in the next batch. I think I've seen that somewhere.
Yeah, the trailer jacks.
Yeah, which goes around here.
Yeah, and you're going to need a bit of grease or something for them.
Yeah.
Okay. Right. So that is tonight's 2 issues done then.
Yeah.
Well done.
What's coming up?
Oh, I don't know. Don't know what's coming up.
Anything on tomorrow?
We're Thursday today, aren't we? So I do believe that Little History's on tonight as well. So he'll be doing his Warhammer, and there's a few guests on there on Little History's channel. So if you want to pop across there to Little History, I think that's been going now for a couple of hours, and I think it might go to about 9 or even 9:30 tonight or something like that. So tomorrow, Friday, I think Lindsay's doing a stream during the day on Friday. So watch out for that on Lindsay's Builds. And I think Anfield Road Layout in the Loft is doing a stream as well on Friday. So watch out for that. And then on Friday night, we've got Horlix doing his Volkswagen camper, his Samba camper. So at 7 p.m. tomorrow evening. So, and I think after that, it will be the Saturday, will be the Bedfordshire at 7 p.m. And then I think on Sunday, you've got something coming up on Sunday, have you, Danno?
Yeah, you got Mark and Kevin's chat first at 7, and then you've got me at 8 o'clock with the Enterprise.
There we are. So that's given you quite a bit to go after, and I'm pretty sure that anybody that's streaming in between times will be able to tell you more about what's happening. So a couple more bits in the chat. Dave Matt Builds says, nicely done, Danno. Another great build and show. Big thumbs up and well done to Sir Dave for doing the chat. Thank you very much for that, Dave Mack.
Yep.
And Gillian Stott says, good show and a big thumbs up. And thank you to Dave for helping. No problem, Gillian. No problem at all. So there we are. So we're all done.
Yep. Yes, looks sort of looking good now. They're coming together.
Yeah. So soon you're going to be having difficulty storing it because it's not going to be real thin. It's going to be real big.
Yeah. Well, it's going to be sitting on there on that shelf. Yeah.
Oh, you've got plenty of room then on there, haven't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, you've got plenty of room. So that's good.
Plus, after Christmas, I'm going to do a little bit of a change around because what I'm doing is these type of brackets here.
Yeah.
I'm going to get some for the back wall.
Good idea, yeah.
I'm thinking about putting the birthmark up on one of them, and then maybe the Spitfire hopefully fits on those.
Yeah.
shelves there.
Yeah.
So then I've got that in the background.
I think that's a good idea, Danno. Absolutely. Yeah, very good. Right. So I'm going to go first. I'm going to say thank you ever so much for joining Danno tonight on his builds. Thank you to everybody who's given him a thumbs up. If you haven't done already so, please do. Subscribe to Danno's channel and for more content like this and more other interesting content. And we'll see you all again sometime very shortly. So good night from me.
Yeah, thanks everybody for coming along and supporting us tonight. You'll see there's links in the description below for other YouTubers that will.
You'll need to unlock your iPhone first.
And Stevie just wanted to say hello as well. Yeah, so there's links at the bottom for our group. So go check everybody out as well. And see you on Sunday. So night all.
Good night.